Is the problem focus or concentration at school? Or are there concentration problems and other problems? Children with ADHD clearly have focus concentration problems, and it impacts academics. In order to really unlock the true potential of your academic abilities and shine through socially, emotionally, unlock your confidence, you've got to be able to have sustained focus. There's a difference between concentration and sustained concentration. Everybody has lapses in concentration, but in order to do well in a school environment, you have to have sustained, constant concentration for long periods of time. And that's the major problem with ADHD. But ADHD doesn't travel alone. And when I treat children, we have children on medication and other strategies to help their concentration. And there can be improvement. There can be massive improvement. But then there comes a point at which, after a period of time, we get feedback from parents and teachers that concentration is not being managed well enough. There's still a problem with concentration. The question we've got to ask, is it concentration or are there other problems? So when we ask that question, we need to understand right from the home environment. Is a child getting up, organized? Are they able to be in a position to go to school without being prompted and herded into the car in the morning? Do they follow instructions? Are they doing the homework, the afternoon routine? If all those things are under control, then we've got to look at other things, because in the class environment, the children might have a medical problem. They could have a problem with allergies, not sleeping well. They could have a stressor. There could be other anxiety issues. They could have difficulty with friends at school. One of the most important problems that often goes undiagnosed is a problem with learning disabilities, difficulties that are not necessarily identified in the beginning. And those are problems that come to the fore and get unmasked when the demands of the academics increases from one year to the next. A parent might say, well, last year the teacher didn't seem to have a problem. But why has the teacher this year got a problem? Often because there's more demand. Going from grade 1 to grade 2, grade 2 to grade 3, the transition from junior school to the senior primary. Going to high school sometimes unmasks these problems for the first time. So we've got to look at not just medication being the solution to the concentration. We've got to really understand, are we giving the right supports to create the right balance? It's not necessarily just more medication. Is that child eating right? Is the child exercising right? Are they getting the right support academically, emotionally? Are there other family factors? So when we think, is it the concentration? It's not a knee-jerk reaction. Let's just up the medication. Let's look at the holistic view. That's why you need an in-depth assessment with lots of good feedback from teachers that are reliable, and to have a system in place where you can gather that information. So if these are things that you are thinking about or you presented with, these are problems that we can help